Good morning. Good morning. As you get here, make sure that you let me know that you're here. Say hello in the comments. And I'm going to hit live over here and get it going. Uh, so when that opens up, then I'll get this on my phone. Beautiful, beautiful. We are on the road to getting it. So give me a second. Let me um, do this. To getting it. So give me a second. There we go. All right. Perfect. So thank you for being here. And like I said, as you get here, make sure that you say hello and let me know that you're here. And then if you're watching the replay, make sure you put hashtag replay. Let me know that you're here so that I can go back and see if you had questions or anything to share that I can respond to. All right, so as we wait for a moment to see if anybody is able to get on the live, which usually they can, but sometimes it takes them a minute, and that's okay. And so I'm going to have a sip of my coffee, and I've had the most amazing morning this morning. I just got off a call with a friend of mine, and we're actually partners in writing a book, and so we're talking about the details and everything. We're scheduling out and to go to the mountains and have a long weekend. But we've changed the date. It's probably going to be September before we go. And as luck would have it, her birthday and my birthday are in September. So we'll have like a little bit of a birthday celebration when we do that too. We're going to do it kind of right after both of our birthdays. And so it's going to be so much fun. And I'm just so excited about partnering with her to write this book. I'm just overjoyed with all of it, and we're going to be announcing some of the information and talking about it on the podcast soon. And so when I do, I will make sure I share that so that you guys can see what we're up to. And we won't give all the details away, but because we're so excited about sharing this information, and it has been monumental for both of us. And so now we've decided it was so amazing for the two of us to have this information, and so we want to share it. All right, so hold on a second. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and get to the affirmation and the journal prompt because I do have a little bit of a schedule this morning that I have to get to. All right. So today's affirmation is I am a magnet for awesome opportunities and amazing experiences. And the interesting thing to me, too, is that I created this yesterday because I knew I was going to have a little bit of a tight schedule with different calls and different things that I had to do before, or I didn't have to do, I got to do before I actually got on the live with you. And then I wasn't even thinking about the fact that how inspirational and awesome these opportunities are that I was actually talking about this morning. And so it's a beautiful synchronicity. And I hope you can see that in your life right now, too. And remember, whatever comes after the words I am has exponential power. And so we're really mindful about those sentences that start with I am and what follows it, right? So this is a beautiful one. I am a magnet for awesome opportunities and amazing experiences because we want opportunities in our life, but man, oh man, do we want amazing experiences too, right? And so this begins that process. So make sure you're putting it on your sticky cards, your sticky notes. Your sticky notes, your index cards, your screensaver on your phone, wherever you can put it so that it's in your face today. So today, really focus on this phrase. And we are on Thursday, right? And so really hone in on this today and then maybe take it into your weekend and just see what magnetic awesome opportunities and experiences show up for you and share that. Good morning, Wendy. So great to have you here. I just shared the affirmation I'm a magnet for awesome opportunities and amazing experiences. Doesn't that one feel delicious? Oh, I know I say that all the time, but I don't know what it is. But it's like those morning affirmations and journal prompts just really light me up and have me feeling better. Just doing this changes my vibration exponentially. And, and I'll have to be honest, I told you that I've had the little wonky hip. And so lately, I have felt like, do you remember in The Wizard of Oz when the 10 men, when he had he got in the rain or whatever it was, and then he's sitting there saying, oil can, and they have to oil him down to get him to move. So there's been a few mornings that when I got up, it was like, oil can, oil can. And because that hip was just really getting to me, but it's getting better every single day. And so I thank God every day that it is improving. And so I know I'm going to get to the place where I'll be right back where I was, where when I would get up, I would just jump and all. And I'm still excited when I get up, but it's like, that oil can, I need it. So I just had to share that. So I am always excited and just overjoyed to have this experience with you guys. And so I love you for being here and for sharing full out. And we Laura and I that is going to be doing the masterclass with me, and we did the live in the group. She's if you don't remember, she's the one that does the improv, and we're doing the masterclass and we're doing a program together, and it's really amazing. We were working through some of the parts of it yesterday. She and I were on a call. And so we did a thing in one of Stacy's groups. And so I'm going to be sharing the video of this one little section into the group so everybody can kind of play a little bit with the with the process that Laura takes us through, the improv process. And it's a little quick thing. And you've probably all done something similar to it at one point. But this just makes it into a really fun game that we can share with. So I'm going to be sharing that a little bit later today as I have the opportunity to get back in front of the computer and do that. So it's going to be so much fun. So be watching for that. And I just realized, hold on. There we go. Excuse me. And yesterday, I had talked with everybody that they weren't getting the notifications anymore. And the notifications are still set up in my system the same. So since the name change, just go back and make sure that you've got it set in your settings that you want notifications every time I go live. And then if that doesn't fix the issue of getting notifications, then definitely let me know, and I'll see if I can find an expert to help me. Good morning, Carrie. Good morning. Good to see you here. And so this is the affirmation I've been talking about for a few minutes, but I'm going to share it again because I love this one. I am a magnet for awesome opportunities and amazing experiences. And I've already had all of that happening for me this morning before I even got on this call. So just think about focusing on it and how it will change the day, because I created this last night and it's already started manifesting things, right? And so it's a beautiful one. I really love it. So make sure that you're putting it on your sticky notes, your index cards, your mirror, your screensaver, wherever you can put it and utilize it, right? So now let me get to the journal prompt. We're really good on time. I'm moving too fast. Must be too excited. I'm talking faster. Because like I said, I was on this call with my friend, my book writing partner, and we were just, oh man, the conversation that we were having and reaching out to maybe to go ahead and schedule we're going to go to the mountains and to a cabin. And so we were reaching out to go ahead and figure out the schedule for that, and to the people that have the cabin, and because it's someone that I know, it's one of my clients, and so I'm trying to figure out, the best way to move forward, if it's through them or if there's another way or whatever. So anyway, it's been very exciting this morning, and I'm just kind of giddy with all the opportunities that are showing up in my life. And so I wish that for all of you, opportunities galore for, anything that you want in your life, the opportunities to and experiences to just kind of start showing up everywhere that are amazingly awesome, right? All right, so now let's get to the journal prompt. All right, so today's journal prompt: what cool opportunities have you spotted lately? And how can you jump in and make the most of them this week? And I know we're getting at the end of the week, but you can make this time frame anything that you want. So it could be the week between Thursday and Thursday. It could be just your weekend. Whatever you want to be looking at and playing with, because remember, this is the game of life and how to play it. We're just playing a game of seeing all the amazing things that we can bring into our lives, and notice as we're doing that how much control we actually have over those things. And it is really a beautiful thing to look at and recognize how much control we do have, which like I had a conversation with someone on my podcast yesterday. The good thing about that is we do have so much amazing control, but the thing that gets a lot of people is that also means that we're responsible for whatever we're having now. And for some people, that can be a really like slap in your face, like, holy shit, I'm responsible for this. There's no way. And so then they kind of want to let the rest of it go. But we do get what we focus on. And so it is important to make sure that we're focusing in the right place. And so if we're not focusing on purpose, we're sitting in the ocean in this little sailboat with no oars, no motor, no nothing, no sails to get the wind. We're just there and we're just tossed in the wind. So sometimes we may make a progress, and then sometimes we do not. And because the one thing that is paramount that everybody remembers is that there's no such thing as no change. We're constantly changing. So we can either be tossed by the ocean to just change willy-nilly, right? That really ages me there, willy-nilly, right? So we can either do that, or we can put a motor on the back of that sailboat and we can just turn it everywhere we want to go, right? And so it's a beautiful when you really think about it, because one of the things that, and this is probably, you don't need to know, but I say and one of the things that has been amazing to me is that I used to, many, many years ago, I would party with everybody, go out and have a few drinks, and every now and then I did get drunk, and it was like not a pleasant experience. But the thing that really came to me as I was getting older was that I didn't like the feeling of being out of control. I did not like it at all. I didn't like, there's such a fine line between just a touch tipsy and being out of control, for me anyway. And I didn't like that. I didn't like the thought that things would just happen and I couldn't change them, right? And that's what being drunk felt like to me, was that everything was out of my control. So I didn't like to do it. And the interesting thing too is, like, one of the things that I'm a little bit of a control person, I will tell you. My daughter and I live together. We're roommates. She pays her part and all that stuff, but I still pull the control part, right? And the beauty that I'm thinking of with that is because when I like being in control, And there was so many times in my life that I felt life was not within my control, that life just happened. Somebody said something, somebody did something, a bill came up, the car broke down. All of these things always felt completely out of my control, like I was being tossed by the ocean, right? And so it was a beautiful thing when I finally got to the place where I understood that if I don't like what's going on, I change me and my thoughts, and that affects everything. Now, it doesn't mean that you're having a hard time and suddenly you start doing your journals and your affirmations and everything, and then everything's perfect. Heck no, it's a process. And it's a beautiful process because it gives you the space and the ability to trust and move through life in a more purposeful way. I don't know why that word was hard to say. So I'm saying all of that to reiterate, I guess is the right word, that when we can take our ability to be a magnet for opportunities and experiences and really internalize it and realize that we make the changes, then it's amazing what you will see. And as you remember, what we focus on, we create, we bring to us. It's not always that we feel like we're creating it, but we're a magnet and we're bringing things to us, right? So if you're looking for opportunities, opportunities show up. The thing is that then you have to decide, is that an opportunity that I want to take advantage of? Does that serve me? And does it serve the people that are giving me the opportunity? Is it something I want to spend my time on? And then you decide, what is the opportunities that are showing up for you now? What has shown up for you lately? That would really be a good one. So what cool opportunities have you spotted lately? Especially if it's something that's showing up around you now, right? And then when you write those down, and then you can really hone in on what they mean to you and whether it's exciting to you or it's not exciting to you. But opportunities, there's a lot of opportunities that show up all the time. We're just not focused on them. So focus on them today and then decide, how can you jump in and make the most of them this week, today, tomorrow, maybe it's till next Thursday. Just play with it. Learn to find the fun in the game. And if you can go into this as it's a game, so it's like there are some rules and stuff that you follow, right? One of the rules is that when the opportunities show up, you decide what you want to take advantage of and you take action. You can't just sit back and go, oh, and the opportunities show up and then there you go. It's a process. And so the rules of the law of attraction, the rules of cause and effect, all of those things apply. But it can be a beautiful dance that you're going through as you're grabbing those opportunities. You're focused and you're grabbing them and you're saying, oh, this one feels like the most delicious thing I can put in my life. And then you can tell I'm a foodie, right? Because things are delicious. Okay, so I have to, let's see, I got just a touch more time. So I've just got a question for you, and I don't know who is still here. Let's see if I can see. All right, so just let me know. Is there something, some type of opportunity or something that has been showing up and you haven't really been focused on it, but maybe now when you're thinking about it, you can recognize? So is there an opportunity or something that's showing up in your life right now that maybe you want to draw on in? One of the opportunities that's come up for me recently was I have my podcast, and um I'm getting really close to my 100th episode. Attending events for Swim Week. Okay, very cool. So is that an opportunity that you're going to take advantage of? Is that what you're saying? Good morning, Lynn. I see you there. But Swim Week, yes, beautiful. So I don't know what Swim Week is. So share. What is Swim Week? I'm assuming it means you swim this week, but I don't know what that's around. Let me. So I'm not staring at that. Miami Swim Week. Okay. Okay. Ooh, you're in the fashion industry. Oh, we need to talk, girl. Beautiful. Swimwear shows. Oh, wow. That sounds exciting. I love it. And a way to take advantage of opportunities that show up, right? And actually jump into them. And so I would love, you to kind of ponder as you're doing that. And haven't been in a while. Okay, well, this is the perfect time, right, for you. And the thing that too that would be really cool is for you to, as you're going, okay, you're becoming a member of the local Eagles Club that you frequent. Oh, beautiful, Lynn. So, Carrie, when you're going to this event, and for you, Lynn, as well, um, before you actually do anything, sit back and just kind of think about your body as a magnet for opportunities, and just let it marinate there for just a little bit before you go. And you're going to be surprised at how just taking that moment to adjust your frequency, your magnetic ability, how it's going to change how things are going to show up as you're going to meet someone that's got the amazing connection that you want, or maybe they say something that you really needed to hear that day. And so there's different things. So make sure, and like for you, Lynn, as you're becoming a member of the club, then the next time you're at that club, before you go in, adjust your your frequency and imagine your body as this magnet drawing in the perfect frequency of with another person. And it's when you can begin to do that, you have such different experience everywhere you go. And it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And that's one of the things, like I have one client that I helped her with the hypnosis to actually go to these networking meetings, and she could really begin to feel the energy of everybody in the room. So she knew exactly who was she should go talk to. And it's a beautiful thing. And she was not able to do it before, and now she can do it everywhere she goes. So it's beautiful. And so that is amazing. I don't really know what the local Eagles Club is, but you can share a little bit if you want to. Is that like, I don't know. I don't know what the local Eagles Club is. I'll have to look. Are Eagles Club everywhere? Let me know. I need my Jeopardy music. All right. So while I'm waiting for that response, I'm going to go ahead and reiterate, because I've only got just a little bit of time left. Our affirmation for today is I'm a magnet for awesome opportunities and amazing experiences. And make sure that you're utilizing all the ways that this is important, and this will help you, right? So writing it down on your sticky notes, your index cards, your mirror, your screensaver, utilize it, right? And then our journal prompt: what cool opportunities have you spotted lately? and how can you jump in and make the most of them this week? And so, like I say every time, and it bears repeating, make sure you've got a journal that you're using for this. And I know some people in the group do, or you have just a notebook. Let's see. Oh, where did it go? All right. I go there to sing karaoke. There are clubs in Aussie communities. We do volunteer and do fundraising. Oh, beautiful. That sounds amazing. So I'll have to check and see. So you're saying that there's those clubs. Oh, okay. I was thinking, what are Aussie communities? But thanks for that clarification. I was thinking of what in the hell is it? Do we have Aussie communities here? Oh my heavens. That autocorrect will get us every time, right? All right. So make sure that you take your notebook and you put the date and you put the affirmation and the journal prompt. And then you take a few moments before you start writing this out to just breathe, relax, and get into the moment, right? And so it's like quieting all that mind chatter that you have going on so that you can actually hear that intuition, that God voice coming in that says, here's an opportunity you haven't even noticed. Here's this, here's that. And just utilize all of the abilities that you have by getting into that silent, quiet moment within yourself and then just brain dump everything that you can come up with. And you might even write down opportunities that it's like, was that really an opportunity? I don't even know. Would I want to do that? I don't think so. But write it down anyway, because the beauty is when you come back to this in 3 months, 6 months, a year, and you look at that, some of the opportunities that you put down, you may even think about, oh, I should have done that one. Or maybe you did take advantage of it and you didn't even realize it. Let's see, they have a bar and a kitchen, specialty dinners. Ooh, wow, I need to look and see if there is such a thing in Atlanta. Or I would rather it not be downtown Atlanta. I'd rather it be closer to me. But I might have to look at that and just see. And so thank you all for being here and for participating. And make sure if you're watching the replay, like I said, put hashtag replay. And then you can go ahead and ask questions or make comments there. I would love to see what you have to say. And then for those that are watching in different locations, because I've got this streaming out, if you would like to be part of this amazing, amazing community that these people right here are coming in from, then you go to vickypoole.com, VICKIEPOOLE.com, and then you answer the questions to be part of the group, because this is an amazing community and I love them so much and just get so excited every time somebody new comes in and we get to know them. It's a beautiful thing. And because right now I've got 4 people sitting in the queue wanting to be members, wanting to be members of this community. However, they didn't answer the questions. So I've sent them a message. And if they haven't answered the questions by Sunday, then I'm going to delete them out of the queue and we'll just see. But it's really important to answer the questions, because that's the only protection thing that I can do to make sure that the community is full of like-minded people and that we are able to just enjoy the energy and be here together. And so make sure if you decide that you want to be part of this community that you not only go to vickypoole.com, you also answer all of the questions. All right. So, ladies, thank you for being here this morning, and I've enjoyed the heck out of it. And I will see you tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern. I'm looking to make sure. Yeah, 9 a.m. Eastern. I always have to look at my calendar over there to make sure there's not a conflict that's popped up, because every now and then there is. You're welcome, Carrie. Thank you for being here. And thank you, Lynn. And thank you, Wendy, for popping in. And it's just an amazingly beautiful day full of opportunities. Let's seize them, right? Let's seize them. And you have, oh, well, I got to get back over here so I can I can get off the line. I was popping through the windows and was in the wrong one. All right, so you have an amazing opportunity filled day. Make sure you seize those opportunities, and I will see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern. Mwah.